Hello, this is a Western fight between the battle between the FF Pro and old Gold Zero 1250. 1250 has that lead acid battery in there. I know this is fully charged. I never took it off charge. First time we take it off charge. I know that it's fully charged. This is older battery. It's the new style stuff right here. The difference is, see this old rocking horse? This rocking horse is older than me by about a decade. I kept it and redone it over again. It's got the light. And uses the new style plug. Because this old Gold Zero, I have to get an adapter for it to make it work. Back to what I'm saying. This old horsey been around for a lot of years. Gathering around. It slows down because it sees the new styles coming in. The new style is this right here. This has the newer batteries in it. The only problem is this supercharges. And it needs 1150 outlet to really supercharge it. This right here, it's just slow and reliable. 12. It's a 100-hour battery that you can't take down but so long. But the biggest difference is this right here. You don't want to supercharge it in the heat because you're supposed to not charge it at 105, anything over 105, 110, 115. So if this is in a hot vehicle, you could damage the battery. Now you wouldn't want to send a lady out there to fight for you with a shotgun, and she might pass out in the heat. This right here, this is a good old boy right here. This is a Western. It's got the lead acid. You can set this bad boy, this young whippersnapper out there, and she could do the battle. He could do the battle. He don't care about the heat. He's going to be sweating, and he's going to battle for you. The old 1250. Which they don't tell you, the 1250 is better than all of their new products in the heat. And the way the temperature is swinging from freezing cold to zero up to 115, 110 degrees in some places, you could charge this. This is built for heat. You don't want to put it in direct heat, but this could be charged at 125, 135 degrees. Inside the case. Keep it out of the shade. Keep it into the shade area. This right here, this one you don't want to do that. You get one. It's got multitudes of battery, and this is one battery. What happens when you got multitudes of battery? Now I'm not saying downgrading this product, but from my experience with them, you get one battery, two batteries out of probably about 60 or 70 cells inside of it. She's a goner. She's a gone. This battery right here is the one battery. You can replace her. This is why I don't get rid of this. And this thing was on for 8 months with no problem. This been on ever since I bought it. This has no problem taking in the charge. This 1250. That was inside of a vehicle. I did tests on this in a freezing cold zero, like 18 degrees, 10 degrees. She still worked fine. And I got her during the summer months around July, I think it was June. And it stayed in the car for damn near 6 months. And it just worked. And I had to fear about this being damaged. Everything works, the screen, everything still functionality of it still works good. I would keep both of these. And I wouldn't send this out in the car. Because I like it. I love the fast charging. I'm not talking bad about it. But she don't like heat. You put this in a car with no air circulation going through it, and don't forget a vehicle like a van, a conversion van, it could get up in temperatures, or a car. It go up to 115, 125 degrees. You have to keep this off, not charging, off, and not, and wait until the temperature comes down inside the cab, inside the case right here. Don't forget, heat rises. Those batteries gonna be hot and toasty. You're prone to do more damage in a hot car with this. And I see people trying to charge these power banks that have these batteries, all types of batteries, these new style batteries. The good old lead acid right here, you could keep on charging it, doesn't matter what you do. Just, it gets bad after 6, 7 years, you replace it. 5 years. That's why people keep these. One battery, cheap too. $200 or $300 versus, $700, $800 for a battery, replacing the whole unit. And it might cost you triple by that time. So I'm not bad mouthing the company. I like this product. I have fun with it. But if it was a choice of me sending something outside to get charged up, this might take a long time to charge up. Yeah, you might need about 300 watts of solar to really push it through on the eastern side. It depends on the days and the cloudiness. But eventually this will charge up. You don't want to drain it too far. But what I would do is dump the energy out of this into that, and then take this back outside, and and do what it's got to do. The reason why I say about this, you take this outside, somebody's gonna run off real fast with this, and you won't be able to see them or catch up with them. They run with this right here, 100-pound brick. This brick right here. You let them have it, because they're going to have a bad back by the time they try to lift this up. If they fall, they done. They done. This right here, you don't want to leave this. This costs a little bit too much money to be leaving outside to have it charged by itself. And now you have to supervise it and make sure that it doesn't catch on fire. Because don't forget, on a real hot day, and you really shouldn't be using it on a real hot day while it's being charged. You have to let it sit for about an hour or two to let it cool off once the battery is charged up. On a hot day, not unless you're sitting in the air conditioning place, but most likely you want to be sitting in the air conditioning place if you had using an emergency. So I'm just telling you the difference between these two, hood wax. This one right here is great for fast charging. And it takes a lot of watts, 600, I think it was 600 they could max out to. These I really do like this one. But on a hot day, anything above 89 to 95 degrees, I wouldn't take this outside. You're pushing at 100. Don't forget the temperature of the inside goes 130, 140. So you run the risk of damaging the batteries while you charge it. This right here, she don't care. She's gonna do whatever she gotta do. She ain't got no brains. Oh, by the way, this has a computer that controls the battery. Not this right here you see right here, the screen. There's a battery that charges the battery. A computer charges the battery inside of her. If that battery computer takes a dump, this is trash. This is worthless. This doesn't have that type. This has no brains. The only brain is this right here. Inside here. This is the brain right here. This goes bad. Very rarely they ever go bad. And I think this is about 9 or 10 years old already. And it's still functionality. It's good. This could take more heat than this newer screen. These fade out on a real hot day, and you're charging it too. So that's why I say it's best not to take these out if you don't have to. And let's talk about the storage cable. Everybody, brag about this had a storage cable top all the time. This has some little BS crap right here. Yeah, it has the power brick is built inside. That's another problem too on this. You have more heat because the power brick on this is outside, so this has no heat. That's why these last so long. These can probably outlast them. These are throwaways. These are reusable. This thing might be running another 10, 15, 20 years. You don't know. This, if something goes wrong with the battery, you overcook it, and I've seen people destroy these in the heat on a hot day, leave them outside, and the battery, they still come on, but when it's time to use the energy out of the battery, it doesn't hold a charge like 60% to 30%. And you be wondering what's wrong, because it has dead batteries, 3 dead batteries, small batteries go bad in these. These are done. So thank you for watching. God bless. I'm going to show you the difference between the Yeti 1250 and the FFpower. And I'm not talking bad about FFpower. It's a great unit, but it's, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. God bless.